Marker and be done with this. Okay, fair warning, this is either going to go extremely well or exceptionally poorly. There are no in-betweens in this one. Oh man, Emerald is a set which exists, and that is as far as I can go with it. This is probably going to be the shortest of the introduction segments we could do here, because honestly there's so much to not talk about in this set. So much of it is absolute garbage. But we do have some stuff that we need to go over with it. This is the last set before we rotate to Hidden Legends on, so there is at least that. I've already just done a video on what actually rotated that's important, so we don't have to worry about that bit. But what we do have to worry about is what we actually have in here. So it's not great. There's a bunch of like promos and stuff that were in Japan that got lumped into this set. Japan actually doesn't have an equivalent to this one, so it's all stupid stuff like Breloom over here that does 40 for free to colored energy, you know. Or there's a fair few things that do like bonus damage to EXs, but it's so insignificant that it doesn't really matter in the first place. Let's actually talk about what might be playable in here. Blaziken could have been playable if we kept the other Blazing format. If it's got 40 or less HP remaining, it's does a lot more damage, which is good. You can potentially hit 110 for free with this one, plus you know, any extra damage that's already on them, so this can get some good KOs. Catch is you've got to have low HP remaining for it to work, but whatever. The fourth Deoxys form is in here because this is the Emerald set after all. Swift is fine, 2 energy 30 is decent, but it's not really strapped on a Pokemon that's got anything else going for it. Exploud is somewhat okay, still got 4 attacks like the last one, but this one's more direct damage focused. The numbers aren't quite there, and you need 5 energy for Mega Throw here, but hey, it's 100 on an EX, which is kind of neat, I suppose. Gardevoir is a Psychic type version of Blossom. Its attack is really bad, but then so was Blossom's. It has the same heal dance thing. You can't play a Gardevoir and a Blossom because it's named the same thing, so you can only heal 20 still with this. But if you're playing Gardevoir anyway, which you might be in Delta Species, this can be a good one-off tech. Nothing else too noteworthy over here. Sceptile prevents your grass Pokemon that has grass energy on it from being hit by special conditions. That's kind of cool. Swampert would have been decent if we had the other one still, as often as you like during your turn, move a water from the active to the bench. This synergizes with the other Swampert because that attaches from hand to active, so you can basically attach wherever you need to. And Spinning Tail is decent, but maybe not so much on stage 2 for, you know, just 10 damage spread everywhere. Speaking on 10 damage spread, we have a double colorless version for basics at this point. I think this Nosepass is passable. It's just where do we put it is probably the thing, but I think in some decks you may actually like the fact of its 2 energy for like a spread thing on something that doesn't take a lot of commitment. Nothing else here is really useful. I've heard rumblings of this Grumpig being somewhat okay, 40 for what amounts to a boost energy and switch it out. Yeah, sure, I'll believe it when I see it. There's a Phoebus over here which prevents itself from taking any damage whilst it's on the bench, which is kind of cool. So you could use this with magnitude stuff and just protect yourself too, or you can, you know, Earthquake and stuff if you've got it. That's really about it though. As far as the actual EXs and stuff go, Altaria is kind of cute. Like, it takes less damage from stage 2s, which is neat. Also goes through resistances and all of the fun stuff. Resistance isn't too much of an issue until you see the Ghost EXs. That's like the only thing to resist colorless. But going through other effects of attacks and stuff is kind of nice as well. You can use this to hit through Shedinja, for example, even though that is rotating. Cacturn, it prevents your attachments of like non-dark, non-metal special energy, so that's actually kind of cool. Spike Rend is also just decent enough numbers. Gives up 2 prizes is awkward though. Camerupt's Eruption is really the selling point here. If you can stack an energy on top of the deck, it's 80 for free on a 120 HP stage 1, that's kind of good. The Deoxys form, this EX synergizes with the previous ones, but Fast Wave is just not really that impressive to me. If any free energy is kind of cute, but 50 damage just isn't there. The Dusclops here, Sai is going to try and make this one work, I think. You don't apply Darkness Weakness for any of your Pokemon so long as it's on the bench, which is kind of good. like, that's just nice to have against a ghost and whatnot, for ghost weakness and stuff. Shadow Beam is fine. You just need a way of putting a lot of energy on this thing, which is the hard part, I think. Boost energy could be kind of nice with it, though. Medicham, only one was pulled in total. Nobody has this, basically, but this was the one good card out of this set. Because Wyzora is stupid. As long as it's your active Pokemon, each Pokemon that isn't an EX can't use any Poké Powers. Really dumb on the stage 1. Pure Power is also really good. This let you basically manipulate the prize race in your favor by forcing the opponent to take this 110 HP stage 1 out first by, you know, just spreading a bunch of stuff to them, and then you're behind on prizes so you can use the Power Hand extension and all that fun stuff. Milotic is kind of cool. If it's in play, then you can't play Technical Machines down, so this protects your evolutions against ATM Rock, which is kind of neat. Its attacks are also decent. 70 for free is pretty good numbers at the very least, especially on the stage 1. Good HP total as well. Raichu, I don't think anybody pulled, but it would have been kind of nice with the Raichu that's rotating. If you have this, any EX damage that your Raichus would take, your EX one specifically, is reduced by 30, so that's kind of fun. And Power Shot is quite nice, like 50 snipe if your sniper thing with an ability is pretty good. The Regis are all here too. They have some terrible stuff that's based on having other Regi EXs in play. They're all garbage, nobody cares. Sorry to be harsh, but it's true. Trainer-wise, Battle Frontier is the big card from this, and we are going to see this today. Each player's evolved colorless, dark, and metal Pokemon cannot use any Pokepowers or Pokebodies. So if you can't bump the stadium, Pidgeot is offline, Delcatty is offline, Dark Dragonite, and all of the Team Rocket cards are offline. And Metagross is offline too, actually. The Metal Juncture ability is kind of fun. We'll see the metal side of this come into play next format, because Delta Species does a lot of stuff that way. There's some reprints in here. Double Full Heal, Lynette's Net Search stays in format, Lum and Oranberry stay in. Mr. Stone's project is new. It searches your deck or your discard pile for up to 2 basic energy, puts them into hand. Not amazing in this exact point, but Magneton rotates after this set, so we'll actually be able to make some good use of this to recover stuff, so that's fine. Pokénav gets a reprint, Birch gets a reprint, Red Candy gets a reprint, which is really good. That keeps it in format here, and not everybody got 4 initially. Wally's Training gets a reprint, okay. Scott is the only other new card that we have in here. Search your deck for up to 3 cards in any combination of supporters and stadiums. So this is Relic Hunter, but +1. And it's a good 1 or 2 of in decks that really rely on stadium cards. Some of the Holon decks might actually want to use this because Holon Circle is pretty good, so I've heard. We got a couple of energy reprints. Double Rainbow gets printed in here. For some reason Rainbow Energy didn't, so we're going to lose that for a set or 2, but whatever. As far as other bits, we do have some promos here too, actually. Pop Series 2 came in, and most of it is not super good. But there's a couple of notables. Mr. Briny's Compassion stays in format because of this. We get Pokemon Park back, which is kind of cool. TV Reporter stays in format, and this is my 3rd copy of it, so that's pretty good. And then this Celebi EX is kind of neat. Once during your turn, when you put this from your hand to the bench, search your discard pile for any 1 card and top deck it. So it's a 2-prizer, which is a bit awkward. We're going to get a way of handling that later on in the next format, but it's neat. You can use this with like the Ludicolo, say, and just draw whatever card out of your discard that you want. It's recovering any card out of your discard, so that's just automatically a good thing to look at. And yeah, it's kind of cool. That's pretty much what we have for it. Sounds like somebody's done, so let's just quickly go over what we are playing today. And it's gonna go... it's gonna go really bad. Oh, think we have button issues? Uh-oh. We're probably gonna have to reset this room in a sec then. Uh-oh. But let's go through the deck real quick before they do that. We're going to be playing the Electrode EX. I haven't actually played this as a main deck for the week yet. Extra Energy Bomb knocks out the Electrode, so it gives up 2 prizes. But you search your discard pile for any 5 energy cards and attach them to your non-EX Pokemon in any way that you like. Crush and Burn can also sometimes come in if we have a really aggressive start with the Voltorb, but that's not really the main thing here, but you can discard some energy to fuel the energy bomb, do a bunch of damage, and knock out early basics, which is neat. But the main thing we're using it for here is the Executor. The Executor's got 2 good attacks here. Shuffle your hand into your deck and drop to 8 cards for 1 energy is really solid. Lets me cut down on the supporter count a little bit here. And Big Explosion is pretty crazy. Flip a coin for each energy attached to the Executor. Do 40 damage times number of heads. 2 energy minimum, so you do get a guaranteed 2 coins with this. But our whole deck is designed around getting a bunch of these energy into the discard. Most of the good ones will provide 2 or even 3 energy, and you blow up the Electrode, you get a ton of these on, and you flip like 7 to 9 coins in one attack and just KO whatever's in front of you. Straightforward, dumb, reliant on coin flips. Not really usually how I go with this, but it's very funny, and honestly this set is bad enough that I just want funny in this one. We could have played Gorbis instead and just relied on the psychic energy part of this and just made it more quote-unquote reliable, but this is way funnier, let's be honest. We have 1 Jirachi because I only managed to snag 1 before they all got traded up. Wishing Star is still very good though. You put this to sleep and then you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, just take any one of them back into hand, which is really good. And then it's like all trainers. This is 30 trainer cards, which I think is more than I put in any deck since the I want to say the Misty deck, way back in Gym Challenge, actually. We have 4 Great Ball, and you are seeing this correctly, 4 Pokeball. This is not too much of a meme, because this is a way of, in this set, of being able to search for Electrode EX. Flip a coin, and if you get heads, you search for any Pokemon card and put it into the hand. This does not stipulate non-EX, so unlike Celio's Network, for example, which does, this allows us to search for the Electrode EX, which is really good because we only have 2 of it anyway. The Voltorb here is worth noting because yes, it has 40 HP, but for any energy, it searches your deck for a lightning energy and attaches it to the Voltorb. So if you can going first turn 1 recharge into Electrode, then you can be pressuring massively on the first turn, which is really cool, or the second turn, which is great. 1 Retriever. We do sometimes need to pick up our eggs back from the discard, especially if one gets prized, so that's pretty good. Maxed out Power Hand Extension. We are going behind on prizes most of the time in this deck because we are using Electrode and giving up 2 prizes for it, so we need to be able to interact with the opponent's board that way, so this is our Gust of Wind. Sometimes energy removal if we are getting rid of like a double rainbow or a scramble or something, so that's kind of fun. Supporter wise, just a 1 Celio because we have 2 Wally's Training as the main one here. I wanted to have some sort of standard search because Wally is awkward being only to the active, but Wally's Training lets me evolve the Voltorb into the Electrode, so I figured that's kind of good. And we do have Psychic Exchange on the Executor, so Wally works for both of our lines here really well. So it just kind of makes sense, but I don't want to max out on it because then it makes things too inconsistent. So we have the 1 Celio, the 2 Wally, that's our Pokemon search, 1 Copycat for if the opponent gets a big hand, 3 Rockets Admin. Again, we are going behind on prizes most of the time, so we're going to shuffle the opponent down to a low hand size. Ideal turn is to go Electrode, make them take 2 prizes, they go down to 2 or 3 say, and then we shuffle them down to a very low hand size and stick them with a Stadium that we'll get to briefly as well. 1 Scott here. Scott is to search the Stadium, but also searches the supporters like the Wally, so we can keep going with stuff. 2 Steven's Advice here because it's the best draw that we have in the game. 3 TV Reporter. We want to discard our energy so we can get them back with Electrode. So draw 3 then discard 1 seems pretty good to me. And then for the Stadium cards, I'm playing 5 at the moment. I think I want to switch this Magnetic Storm for a Space Center, actually, because it could work against the Shedinja matchup, but I don't think I'm even going to be playing that today. But I should probably do it anyway. We might do that in a sec. Battle Frontier is the main thing. I pulled like 5 of this card, so we've managed to get a full set of 4 here. And then the 1 Storm is the rest of it there. Although, again, this is mostly to hit through Psychic Resistance, which is good for Dark Tyranitar if somebody was playing that. Kind of good for the Rocket Sneasel EX too, but it's cuttable, let's just put it that way. Energy-wise, 2 Lightning so we can search it with the Voltorb, 3 Psychic because we do want some basic energy in here as well. Special Energy can be a little bit awkward sometimes, because most of these can't be attached to basics, right? We've got free boost, free rainbow, 2 scramble. That's 8 of my 16 energy can't be attached to basic Pokemon. So we do want some basic energy in here to allow for that. Also, Executor does take a psychic energy specifically for its cost, so if we can't find a double rainbow, or if our scramble energy isn't online yet, we do need a way of being able to attack, so more psychic is necessary. Free boost because they do get discarded at the end of the turn, but this provides Executor with a free coin toss thing for 1 energy, which is really good. And then the last ones are like 2 heal energy and the 1 rainbow. Rainbow is mostly the intermediate, but it lets me use Jirachi's attack, which does 50 if the opponent has a Pokebody on them, so that's kind of good. And heal energy lets me full heal plus potion energy, which is neat. Sometimes we do need that. We can use this with the Jirachi actually, and go Jirachi power, heal energy the Jirachi, that wakes it up, and then we can retreat the Jirachi. So very good interaction there as well. So nice to have around. I think just before we actually do get going with this though, I am going to quickly snag this, and I am going to pick up the Space Center instead of the Magnetic Storm here. That's what I was supposed to have. I think what I've done actually is I think I've like brought out my test version of this deck rather than the actual final version that I had, because the final version I put Space Center in, and that's my one change. So yeah, we're supposed to have this instead. This ignores Pokebodies for basic Pokemon in play. It's probably never going to come up, but this allows me to deal with a cast-off Shedinja. So if it's not a manually evolved one, then we'll have more of a chance. And if it is a manually evolved one, I guess we just hope that we can hit it with the Jirachi, and that is that. Right, people are saying we have button issues going on in here. Let's go ahead and try and find out what's going on here.
This is just...
Hello, welcome to our Brickfest.
Okay, so what is going on with the button stuff here then?
The same issue we had before, things just not clicking.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh my god. Alright, you want to, like, scoop it up and...
yeah, let's. Look at this! I couldn't even play down to Stevens! Because I had no evolves to boost! 3 stadiums! Moving the time machine!
Oh no!
Look at these prizes! Let's draw another fucking Stevens!
Well, you could play
Radiant's
Moon.
a hard once per turn!
Yeah.
Oh no!
You can still do it. Yeah, that was a bad game.
That was a...
Did you want to play against Cal, Pepper?
Yeah. That's not my real deck for the week. That was the... No, it probably should have been... Staying tragic right now, guys.
So I see Leo is actually playing Nidoqueen this week again. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's actually interesting.
He never actually traded for my Nidorina though. Because I said that he could borrow it for the week, and he never actually traded for it, so, you know, that was supposed to be a thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
I can get at him for it later.
Well, this flipper still works for now for me, so...
Right, okay, let's see what we can do then, eh? You need to move your thingy over, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise your hand is going to be drawn over there, and I'm not going to see how many you've got for Copycat. Alright, what
Copycat for 0.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like, I swear I don't have any cards in my hand, officer. What would you like? Yeah. Okay. God damn it, I really didn't want to show this first. Yeah, but whatever.
Oh, you bought Trodes.
Yeah, I did.
But it has Battle Frontier.
Yeah, it does. Alright.
I guess it
try
makes
this
sense.
again. Yeah, I mean it makes complete sense when you actually look at what it does. Alright, good luck, my dude.
Same to you.
Dunsparce start is pretty good. Yeah, I'm not taking this seriously this week. I'll just say that right now.
I don't think any of us are.
Because if I was taking this seriously, I'd be using Gorbis instead of this, right? Because Gorbis is probably objectively the better version of this. Yeah, using the Striking Man.
Yeah, so this thought is broken for me.
Oh dear. See, we tested some of this stuff, but yeah, again, it's the same thing as what's happened whenever I played with you, right? Where it's just been like they work once and then never again, you know? I don't know what you did to quote-unquote fix that at the time. Did you just like clone a new version of it or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just make a new version. Or then fetch a 2 to play around Stevens.
Sure. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we haven't played against this yet, so this ought to be interesting. Okay. Okay. I mean, I have quite a bit that I can do. I've just got to work out what I actually should do. I guess it should probably start with Great Ball. You know, you should probably fin out first before you start. Like, oh yeah, this one's not working for me either. Welp. Pop. I'll clone that one. See if that does any better.
Yeah, usually button glitch just doesn't affect things that are loaded in after, so...
Yeah, this is weird. This is like button glitch 2.0, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is not the same as it was before.
Before it was a lot more obvious.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got looks alright. There is one minor problem, but that can probably be fixed. Let's just throw down the second one whilst I'm here. We'll get the double egg. This is probably a matchup where if I just like have more Executor than you have Wheezing, I probably just win. So you know, at least it kind of feels that way. Maybe I'm oversimplifying it. I don't know. We are gonna Steven. Makes the most sense here. Yeah, we'll put down the Splitty Boy. I'll throw down the Psychic and go for the Psybeam. I would try to go for the Psybeam. I'm gonna need to get you one of these then.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we'll move that. Or not. That's gonna be a really bad place for it, actually, isn't it? Yeah, so it should really move over. Probably delete that as well, so it doesn't get in the way. Alright, Psybeam. Confusion is afflicted, okay. Well, hey, maybe I don't get paralyzed this game like I did the last time we played.
Stevens for 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking of not benching the Voltorb, but then I was like, but what if I draw Electrode next turn? You know? That would be very bad.
I'm aware the thing will come in confused.
I am glad you're aware of that. I knew you were, but it's like, I'm glad you're aware of that. I'll just bench the. I'll just get rid of these now, so the board is clear. Yeah, I imagine it's probably not going to matter because you'll probably just evolve it this turn, but...
Good guess.
Yeah. Laser Leaf and Corrosive Acid, huh?
Back to the bench. wisely for the 20.
Sure. Alright. We will draw. Okay. Let's go for TV Reporter. Draw 3. This just keeps getting better. We'll discard a Voltorb. Ah, you ready for this? Bam. Bam. Bam.
That's why I didn't go for Corrosive. I thought that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't trust my coin flips.
I guess I will put a second energy down. It's a shame it's not like a boost or something, but you know, I only drew three cards this turn, so I guess I can't really complain. And yeah, we're gonna just go for the explosion here. Well, I suppose this is payback for the Gyarados? Question mark. All right. I was hoping to make that a bit more assured by getting a double rainbow or something, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Admin.
Yep. Gotta say, these are easily the biggest Steven board you have ever had against me with this deck, though. In fact, I think anyone. I don't think I've ever had like 4 Pokemon down against anybody in this deck.
Okay. Interesting. Well, you'll probably complain at me for this. Do.
Yeah. And you've got the Victory Bell in hand as well, so... Oh, that one's not
well,
looking
no,
like
but I've
that.
got quick search.
Yeah, well, you've got one of the 2 pieces. That's what I'm
Come
trying
on.
to say. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is weird because this is the insidious one because it's like we couldn't have seen this beforehand because we did try the stuff.
Even in half the time, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
6p.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got Drew. Sorry.
You certainly did. Like the piece of shit you are. I mean, what? No, it happens every single game, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, actually, it definitely kills you in between.
It
turns.
certainly does. Yep. So take your stinky prize. Yeah, no, like I said, I don't know what to say. Okay, guess stuff's not gonna fucking work. It's fine. I don't know what to say. I do know you aren't gonna get away with that shit for this turn coming, though, at the very least. So there is that. I think I probably just attach a lightning and go for the first attack here, actually. What is Psychic Exchange?
Yep.
So we'll get 8. Because you can't attack me here, so like if you get a double rainbow, so be it. But other than that, it's like you can't hit me here, so
Play a Bellsprout. Pass.
yep, as predicted. Okay. Well, that's drawn into Electrode, which is pretty good. Not as much else as I would like, unfortunately, but, what are we on here? Just a 2 Psychic? It's not pretty. I think I'm gonna Great Ball Fail Search here, because I already know that I've gotten a lot out of this one. We'll bench one of these down. It's annoying because I kind of need to actually blow up if I want to take go for an attack here because I need a Psychic Energy on this thing, right? But this is not a great one to blow up on. But then again, you've got like so little going there. I don't know. This is probably going to be the dumbest possible blow up that I could have though, but I think I might need to. Oh, I can't even kill you properly if I do. Yeah, that's a dumb idea. I'm gonna put a heal energy down so I can at least get 10 off of this thing, and do I even bench that? Probably. We'll bench Jirachi and I will go for the Psychic thingy. Psychic Exchange.
Samples, more.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that bad right now, you know.
More 3 samples.
Yeah. And let's face it, yeah, you're doing jack all right now, so I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I got handed, but then no supporter. And
yep.
Happened.
Yep. Alright. More eggs.
This modern rules, damn it.
Let's go for boost here, and we'll flip 5 with the big explosion. 3 was needed. We get all fucking 5 of them. Are you kidding me? All right, 200 damage it is then. Let's go. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That was a bit more than I needed. Thank you very much. You know.
Hey, Rachi. Treat her.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Treat her.
Yeah, the switch buttons aren't working either. And these ones you can't really replace, can you? So,
not easily, because
no.
they have to pop out the floor when I try.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We're gonna...
even the... What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, there's a button under the button or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Wishing star.
Yep. You might have to do this old school style if it's not actually gonna work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Technology, folks.
Could fix it, I would.
It's a good, yeah. I mean, if there was any indication that none of us were going to be taking this seriously, then it's just the fact that we could just laugh about this the whole time as well, you know.
Okay. What the fuck? I unbricked.
Yay! This is easily the most you will ever get from a Stevens in this one too, because I never have this many cards on the field.
Weeping Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Okay. Do you want to flip for sleep? Because I might not kill you here.
Probably the best.
I mean, it's possible that I don't kill you here, right?
With our flips, look.
Yeah. Like, I understand the hesitancy, but it is possible. We are going to... Yeah, Weezing seems like it should be fun. We'll see on that one. I'm going to double rainbow this. It's what I was actually looking to get last time round, and then boost kind of superseded it. Alright, 2 out of 4. Let's go. Okay. Asking you shall receive, I suppose. God, this egg is just running train right now. My God.
Victory Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Ramble.
That's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, because the exact numbers. Yep. The exact numbers are pretty good here as well.
Full bell line.
Yeah, just shuffle them back in. Yep.
VS.
Mm-hmm.
Why go for that? Yeah, no, you're not gonna keep that hand.
I was gonna say.
Hang on a minute.
I was gonna say.
Fucking one. You're not allowed that hand. Put it back. You're not allowed.
Yeah, that's okay. You know I'm just gonna draw the perfect 3 cards off of this anyway, based on how this game's gone.
Put you down.
I know what you want to do, but the technology just isn't working today.
Eat acid.
Yeah, so this is going to get the complete knockout, and then it's going to be between turns, and I'm going to take 10 or whatever comes in. So whatever comes in is actually going to be the electrode here. Because that 10 doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I foresee that's not lasting very long.
Yeah, I mean, you've just put free energy on my discard, right? So, you know. Alright. How nasty is this going to get here? Spoilers, probably very. I only need like 3 heads, even if I put the double rainbow on this, I only need 3 to get a KO here, right? So, I mean, this can heal after Toxic. Oh god, I think there's a choice. I think it's turn players effects happen and then...
I thought it was controller's choice.
Right, but not when it's not when it's not your abilities, right?
Well, I'm confused.
Like, if it should be controller's choice if it was all your own stuff, right? So if you had 2 effects.
I'm just peeing.
No, I'm pretty sure the poison is not yours if it's not on your Pokemon. But it is better to DM here because I don't actually fully know this one.
Just make sure it's not covered in logs somewhere.
I forget. This might be one that's in the rulebooks and stuff as well, but I forget exactly what order stuff is supposed to be done in that in between turns.
Hang on, let me just double check the wording on the rain dish. Oh, rain dish is any time between turns.
Oh, any time between turns. Okay. Well, that simplifies the question here then.
Yeah, you can just choose to wait till after poison damage to take your rain dish.
Right, well, now that that's all sorted, right, I only need 3 heads to get this, so how savage do we need to get here? Right, well, take your 2 prizes, because obviously this is dying no matter what. This is where everything gets kind of dangerous on this, right, because it's just like, I mean, clearly one of these has to come in. We know that before. Now. So I guess... I mean, it's obviously going to be everything that isn't the heal energy, I suppose. Might as well.
I think it's a genuine choice between heal and boost, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, if I just put, like... I think what I'm sorely tempted to do here is just put boost active based on what I have in hand right now, and then put the rest of them on the bench in case you somehow get the knockout here. But that's a 50-50 then, as to because spoilers, I have a scramble in hand, so that's going active no matter what because this is only going to last the 1 turn anyway. So it's mostly a question here of how many coins do I think I need to get in order to do 3 heads here. How many can I preserve on the bench? Because, like, 8 is overkill, right? Even if one of these is getting discarded afterwards, it's like, that seems like it's a bit excessive.
do have to watch for the potential wheezing on the crackback.
Right, but then even if I put like both of these on, and obviously, luck assuming we score the KO here, and then the wheezing kills, then we're down to 1 prize each, and I just kill you with this because this will still have 3 minimum. I can easily go further beyond. Eight does seem so excessive though. But knowing me, I'm gonna put 7 on and I'm gonna flip 2 heads because that's just the way this goes, right? But I guess that is where we're gonna be at. I'm gonna put the 8 on, I'm gonna put the rest to this guy. And then, just in case I somehow don't kill this, I don't want you having any energy on that thing right now. I'm gonna remove your power by putting it on the car thing, just in case, because there's no way I'm gonna be like, you know, sticking on behind prizes here anyway. So, all right, massive explosion. We just need the 3, and we get 4. Okay, there you go. I might not have hit it if I didn't do the thing. Okay. And this still gives me an option to attack with this one if I want to, because I have a rainbow on this at this point, so it's like, even though we're even on prizes, I can still attack with this. It's kind of where I mean, I would have put a Psychic on it instead, right? It was just whether I put the Psychic or the DRE down. I don't know, that's a tough spot, really.
Well, I'll get the obvious part out of the way.
Yeah, sure.
I'll use my quick search. I'll think about my turn while I'm in quick search. Seems like the best idea.
Yeah, I just feel like that sort of situation is one of those that you can't really have a right or a wrong answer to. It really is just how lucky do you feel, right?
That's kind of it on the crackback here, because the obvious play either leaves you with 3 to 4, 3 to 6 heads, depending on what's in your hand.
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? I am at least glad I got to show both sides of the Executor off here, though, because it was on the first one. It was like the psychic exchange, right, for stuff here as well. It's like I've managed to show both ends of this, going, yeah, it's decent on either side of it. Whatever you need to do. I just wish I could have had admin last turn as well, obviously, but, you know, you live with what you have.
He's got to go in. While I'm in the deck, I will Celios. Juvel?
Yep. Yeah, I don't think you have to be that secretive about it. About a very obvious
Totally
red candy play. Like, come on, dude. Let's be real.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go in this turn and hope for the best, I think.
Pretty much. Okay, so we're effectively, this is gonna switch in there, and we're gonna get. Oh wow, that one actually worked. Go figure. Right, yeah. So that KOs itself. I get the prize now. And then your thing comes in, Sample comes and takes it out, then you get your prize, and then this thing comes in, And we will
hope to
draw.
survive this turn.
You will not survive this turn if I have anything to say about it. We have got a boost energy. I'm gonna Scott just in case you somehow do survive this turn, because honestly, it's possible, as much as I don't want to admit it.
I'm not sure my plans after this turn, to be honest.
Yeah, I've been thinking that this entire time. I'm like, yeah, so you're gonna do all this stuff, and then what? You know.
It's kind of a.
Yeah, I've been honestly thinking that this entire time. I've been going like, even if I didn't have boost here and I don't, and I do miss the KO, it's like, what are you gonna do after this? You can't scramble, so. Right, we're gonna go for the explosion, and okay, we get it anyway. Yeah. Okay, well, you had DRE, so you were somewhat close. Yeah, one of these was prized, so my electrode was.
Yeah, I think I played the deck wrong, to be honest. I think this is more setup based than I gave it credit for.
Maybe, yeah.
I was struggling to constantly have to find my next victory bell and stuff.
This was the sort of thing I was telling you when you were digging in with this as well. I was like, yeah, this deck does sound really fun, but I foresee several problems with it here. I gave you 2 free prizes and this still happened, right? Most decks are not going to give you 2 prizes for just like, you know, blowing themselves up. So, you know, that kind of says a lot, I think, when it comes to the latent issues that kind of there.
Like, part of me just wants to start grabbing other decks, but I want to at least play the Nido Queen with it to see if, if the green matchup part does work there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll let you have a game. I'll let you have a game with Sai if you want. But make things easy. Here we go, jumping on them then.
Right, sorry, I was getting handed chips there. What were you saying?
I was say I'll let you have a game with Sai if you want, but.
Yeah, we could go see. But I mean, I could easily just I say commentate, but I could easily just see a thing that way too. We'll go have a chat.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. So how are you doing?
Yeah, we had a.
Yeah, it was a very explosive game. I'll tell you that right now. It was rather funny. I have just been handed food, however, so I do not mind if you and Pepper just want to play Sai, and I can, you know, effectively chime in on. I'll deafen on thingy here, but I can effectively like chime in or whatever when I want. Makes sense.
Oh, I have the other Ludi card.
Yep. And I'm resulting.
Right, so we're gonna move over there. Yeah, this is my one face down. So, right, yeah. So I'm gonna mute on here, and I'll let you guys effectively take over for a bit whilst I've got my food on here, if you don't mind.
No worries, enjoy.
If you're running what I think you're running, actually, then that should be an interesting matchup, kinda.
Yep, heads or tails?
Heads.
Right, and likewise for you guys on here, I will not be talking.
I'll go second.
I'll not be talking myself for just now. I'll let these guys take it on.
Oops, I did it again. Well, that's a funny ass hand. I'm gonna have to screenshot that actually. No, do have basics though, so.
Oh, sick.
And flip. And pass.
Alright. Well, seeing that, the immediate reaction is...
Ah, damn it. You know what, I scoop. I'm just scooping this, because what the fuck am I supposed to do with this hand under a battle frontier?
I also had a pretty nasty, like, follow-up going on here.
I probably could have played Habit with a swoop, but I'm sorry, but no. That's just... Ah! That is that a... Oh, okay, never mind. Probably should have... I was right to scoop. That was...
Sorry.
That's not your fault. Like, oh... That's just hilarious.
I see a Pidge and the instinct is okay.
I mean, Cal's laughing his head off, so... The stream found it funny, at least.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Alright.
I'll go first.
You have a mulligan, my dear friend?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pidgey, free candy, Celios. First turn 1 battle frontier.
Alright, so you're going first.
I'm going to search the top 5. Yeah. Search them. Search. Pidgey, touch grass, pass,
Alright.
sleep.
Touch. Great ball. Search. What do I want right now? Probably that. Admin. Okay, that's better. Metallic Call.
Okay. Playing into the Stevens.
I think it's probably smart for me to surprise you. So,
A retriever! No! That's the worst card in my hand! Yay!
I mean, I can't see, so I can't pick.
And I am awake. Before making decisions, I should probably... Before making decisions, I should watch.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You made... Oh, is it not working?
Yeah.
I was about to say, you made a fucking button, use it.
Well, I would if it worked!
He's usually yell at me for that.
I know I do. Just good habits. Doop, doop.
Yep, rare candy, bird, yep.
You know me.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I'm gonna... You know, you should have said that. I was gonna copycat, but no, fuck you, admin. But
Congratulations, that was next turn's plan.
admin pointing
You
at admin.
fool! You got me deeper into my deck.
I'll get my quick search.
This is where I hard draw the thing.
Can be Victory Bell. Graph to the Victory Bell.
Yep.
And pass turn. Stay asleep.
I should probably get that down. Going to Metal Call.
It's good head. You're not being cute.
Grab this Jirachi. Oh. Thankfully I lost connection.
Yeah, with this lift his hand.
What do I value more right now is the question. Fuck it, I'll put that down. So that I can always get one out. Attach a metal to the Jirachi. Yeah, I think I'll surprise you.
No, I can't actually kind of like to come. Curse you! Curse you! Flip to wake. Flip to wake. Flip to wake. And wake. Jirachi takes a nap.
This Jirachi's a bastard for your victory bell too.
Yeah, it is actually shit. With this grass, that's actually really annoying.
It just needs 2 energy and then it's only taking the damage counter between turns.
Quick search. Universe's most blatant Stevens. to wait because wheezing.
Yep.
DRE on it. You there.
Ah! Clever.
Yeah, I can use my other attack.
No, would double rainbow not take that down to 60 damage to itself?
No.
Oh. Damn,
Yeah,
not clever.
Unfortunately.
Never mind, just making sure.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not that good.
That would be very funny if it worked like that.
I could use low pressure system for that though. If I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Put my HP on 80. Just don't get bumped. Kappa. Forehead, whatever you want. Smoke screen. 10 and poison and smoke. So, 20.
No more bird.
The frontier. Is it the final frontier? Probably not.
Let's see. Hey, there a tree. Make a wish.
Okay.
Yep,
10.
10. I was looking for a counter there for it.
Then Weeping Bell. Celios. Victory Bell. Yeah, Candy. Oh no, oh, dumb. That's not what I was going to play. That's dumbass. Dumbass is bad there. Mixed up my lines. I mixed up. You saw nothing.
I saw everything.
Damn it. Wait.
Alright, I'm gonna eat the rest of those later on.
Eat smoke screen, nerd.
Alright, so that's 20.
Wow, rude.
But with poison.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the rest of my stuff later on. I see you chose to ignore my my quips in the text chat after the first one.
Look. Well, this is a baby rage.
Yeah, I saw that one. No, when
a better response to that, like.
When you Steven to 11 cards, I just put in imagine heavy slump in this situation, right?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, basically admin, but I have too many prizes for admin to be heavy slump.
Double rainbow energy. We're going to make a wish.
You're gonna try. You've got to flip
Yeah,
first.
you got your smoke screen, mate.
Alright, we're going to make a wish. Hopefully.
You do
Nope.
not shuffle that deck. I saw you search it.
My bad.
So you're on 40 with poison. Totally planned.
Mm-hmm.
Hiya. Giant Stevens.
Trickstar reincarnation, let's go.
And 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! To get half these references.
Basically card destruction in this situation. There you go. It's on the trap card, so it works better for this.
Ah.
Or just impermanent.
He does play into the imperm column a lot.
I think his turn, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. You put grass on that.
Distracted by Yu-Gi-Oh! Memes.
Sorry, when you said this would be the final frontier of this stuff, then obviously the first thing I go with is, yeah, the Subterror final battle, right? Because it works out for that. DRE's kind of messing.
You have copycat, you have copycat. Smoke screen.
Yep.
So
This DRE has messed with the math a little bit here, hasn't it?
Yep. So is this knocked out?
No, I know. I did 10, then you took 10 poison. Because I am DRE'd. I am.
Okay. How spicy do I want to be? No, I think we should go for the Evo. Attach that there. And we'll attempt to make a wish.
Get it? KOs itself instead of dying to poison.
It's more honorable that way. I mean, it's a fucking steel type. It's a fucking steel type. How does it get poisoned in the first place? That Metagross should be in play, right?
Yeah, it needs to be something in play.
My bad, sorry.
Right, so then now this thing has knocked itself out because it was the attack to use of that, so...
Yep. Right. My turn. Realise how annoying this little fucker is right now. Glad I have to meet the poison.
Okay, so I can't say anything to them directly on this, but that was the biggest misplay that we could have had here, because now we just liability with the wheezing, put the Jirachi down to 10 because it's put damage counters on the thing, so it ignores the metal energy, and then this dies, Acid Sampler comes in and takes the knockout on the Jirachi that was otherwise going to be a massive problem here. I think just about anything else would have been a better pull for the active here, even this, which would have been knocked out by the smoke screen.
No, for such a massive hand, it's actually just what I want to do with it.
But let's see if Pepper actually realizes. I think he will.
Good question. Do I just kill? That's the most ridiculous. Look at liability.
Alright.
So what happens here is I KO myself, you take your prize. Between turns, I promote this.
Yeah, I was just saying it on stream just now as well, like I'd muted on Discord for it, it's like, that was probably the biggest mistake that you could have made there, bringing in that Rachi between turns. least it can come back, but...
TV reporter. Discard the Dust Skull. This also is taking 10 damage, right?
No, Sampler doesn't
each
do
defending,
itself.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're thinking of Typhlosion in the next set, I think.
Yeah, the next set Typhlosion does that. No, only you get free samples.
Well, Link Blast for 70.
Minus 10 from the DRE.
Yeah, 60.
You take
Still respectable.
Yeah, I'm still good. I ain't gonna fault that. God, just look at the size of that hand right now.
Grannies.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't just take a deck into your hand, right?
That's going to go up to 70.
Somewhere.
It's neat, because this Victor Bell is a decent card, we've just not been able to see it yet, right?
Yeah, I'll acid. So.
Yep.
So no retreating this turn.
Yep. Can't run. You can't.
Link Blast.
That's only gonna do 30, right?
Yeah. Oh, free energy. Oh, well.
Can't attach what I don't have.
You sure
Oh,
about
here's
that?
the thing. Yes, there is that, but it's dying anyways.
I mean, okay, but that's an extra 40 to, like, what, 30 damage you missed out on, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't actually change the damage map at all. Oh, well. Okay. Volt to Weeping Bell. DRE.
How have you got 2 decks worth of cards in your hand and still not a stadium? Like, just looking at this objectively real quick.
There's a reason why I don't want to play a certain card right now.
It's like...
Yeah, I'll just take my KO.
Alright, that's going to take 10 on the way in as well because of the sampler.
Yep.
I can't for me, so I'm going to Wishing Star. Alright, you probably saw this coming. Kind of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I hope you deck out.
So I'm pretty sure this is the biggest copycat we've ever seen, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. What a staircase there. How many more cards do we need to add to that to have the endless staircase in Mario 64? Right?
I believe it's 60? 60 star skin? Well, 70, it's every star.
70 is the amount that you need to, yeah.
Right. This is a lot to think through.
You don't say.
DRE.
You can't
Not
DRE.
DRE a basic.
Oh, damn it.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
How did I not hit any of my good Dusclops yet?
As someone whose deck is designed to kill your big Dusclops, I am saddened by this.
Is this a once per turn and like can only do this once per turn? Like if I swap out, can I do another one?
Yeah, if you can switch, you can do
It's only
another one.
soft, yeah, it's only soft. It's pretty disgusting when you realise that free retreating is a thing.
Switch.
Why do you think the redone version was so good with Escape Board? Even though it could only search for a trainer and it's not just any card like
Touch
this
Psychic. And we will go through again.
Because yeah, the Gen 7 one could only get trainer cards, but Escape Board put its retreat cost down by 1 and let you retreat when, you know, status conditioned, so...
Rare Candy.
Okay.
Going to attach a metal to the active.
Takes 10 shit.
And we are finally going to pass.
Laugh it, you flip for sleep.
Yep. There's a lot of bad prizes in this one.
It's starting to look like it, yeah.
Let's get the obvious play. Oh, victory bell. Did he just do the same damn list?
I thought there was something iffy about how many of those he had.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh dear. Whoops.
Oops, I'll need a run.
Every card need a run.
VS Seeker.
Yep.
Stelios?
You did the same thing I did there as well. It's like you're so used to flipping the card over because we only ever search for deck, right? It's just. BS Seeker is a card I definitely do need to use more. It's just been a case of where, you know.
Expect one of those to come out.
Yeah, let me just quick.
I have a feeling there might be a deck or two that I'll use it in soon, but.
Bump Stadium. Quick search. You will take some shit from that. Rationage on the coughing.
Wait, where's that chip coming from?
Desert Ruins.
Oh, right. Oh, you're doing it between turns. Right. Okay.
Yeah, he
So I would just,
back for some reason. He just
skipping steps here as well.
Because it is sticking around. This, I mean,
bench the Pidgey because I don't really have to play around Stevens at this point.
You sure?
you want to risk it?
Maxi?
I'm throwing acid at you. So you
Yeah.
can't drink. 40 now after Sampler.
And then,
Sleep.
yep, sleep flip.
VS Seeker. Get that back.
Yeah.
Bump the stadium.
12 cards in hand at the moment. Okay.
I'm not sure what's worth.
Have to scramble. Things I need to find here. How many? How many am I?
I said 12, yeah.
Okay. Switch.
Okay.
Ah.
Figure out that.
Metal Juncture.
Metal
Maybe?
Juncture is the wrong one.
sorry.
This is
Super
this is what I
conductivity.
mean, yeah. Juncture is the other one that transfers.
Oh, okay. So I'll put you on 1 acres of chip.
Yep. And this is where that damage would have mattered.
And I guess we'll start hitting you for 50s.
Yeah, so if you'd have connected and link blasted for the extra damage, you'd have knocked it out this turn.
Transportation. 30.
This is also annoying for it to damage.
I mean, sure, but it'd be better if it was dead. Just saying.
I get that. But there's a lot of things here prized that are screwing me.
Yeah, I can imagine.
This gets a lot of energy off the board if he tries to retreat it.
Seeker.
Yep.
the whole deck. Right?
Yep.
Reaver. Weaving.
Yeah. Was getting there.
What's it in play? Hang on. I'm not sure if I want to liability it just yet. He's only on 30 HP. How many
All
I've
of them.
used 2.
400 Switch have been played.
Girls back down. Rest on the bell sprout. Yeah, I'll take the liability KO.
Alright. Where do we want to go here? I think getting damage is important. That there.
Another copycat, holy hell.
Again, I'm looking for certain things and I'm not finding them.
6, 7,
15 again.
15.
Finally!
See, I thought that was prize the way you were playing here.
I couldn't find it. While we're at it.
Ooh.
That's actually a problem. Shit.
Yeah. Now what? Especially
we're gonna heal the 20 off this.
Yep. Especially because you've got a DRE on this one, so you don't even need to. You can't even damage through it right now, even with just 1 metal on it.
And we will metallic blow for the 50.
That certainly made things more interesting. a weird game state we find ourselves in right now.
Yeah.
It is an interesting one.
I think no matter what I want a retriever in.
Yep.
No remaining weak boys.
I think they're building a new deck for Leo over there at the moment.
Probably
Which-
makes sense.
Probably for the best after Mr. 16 around again.
Almost certainly correct from Vault to Candy this point. Vault.
Oh, I think they're going to be going in another game now.
Drop Dunsparce.
Alright.
Mhm.
Attached to Dunsparce.
Yep.
Retreat.
And you're gonna Dazzle Blast Blaster, right? Or Sudden Flash.
No, actually.
Didn't think so.
Hmm.
I'm going to strike.
Alright. Makes sense.
Bird.
Okay. I wish I could apologize for what I'm about to do. Attached to that, admin.
Let's make it good that point.
The remaining Pokemon count is 2 to 4. Prize count, obviously, but you know. God, we love the Pokemon Stadium narrators, right?
And Metallic Blow is still fine here.
You,
Okay. 20.
Yep.
Don't mind me, Casual Stevens.
Damn it.
so I hate to be that guy, Ken, but you missed healing last turn.
Yeah,
I know.
that might actually be kind of important. It's very tight game. It's a very...
Well, I figure I'm gonna get liability if he's gonna try and take out that thing, so...
Heal is not restricted to the active, though. So even if you fought that, you could have healed the bench.
I thought it was restricted to the active, my bad.
Okay, it looks like there may be a correct number of Nidorans on that field right now, so...
That is a helpful thing, yes. Attach grass to Victory Bell?
Yep.
Retreat. Retreat bird. And now it's sudden flash for trying to slow you down a bit.
You know, I just realised how nasty this Jirachi would be with the Sceptile from this set, because you put it to sleep and put a grass energy on it and immediately wakes up again.
That is rude.
Fucking Insomniac Jirachi at that point, right?
Touch a double rainbow. Pass.
God, Leo, please. Don't know what he's doing over there, but... just... spam shuffle, why not?
Celios.
Yep.
Wait, you did it again. Do you have a flower on the field?
Well, oh, the 5. The 5-7 thing. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, that. Like, I'm your opponent. It's not my job to tell you, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna take a retreat and... Liability. Yeah.
I like
liability.
how I like how you've like KO'd yourself at every single prize that Sai has taken so far.
Okay, how do I want to do this?
In a way that that gives you victory would be preferred.
Yes, I get that.
I'm sorry, this has been going on a while.
I mean, I don't mind a way that gives you defeat. You can take all the defeat you want. I'm not gonna stop you.
TV reporter. We're going to super connectivity. And then we're going to heal dance. And we will shadow beam.
Take a new sample at it. And use... Celios. Coughing. Attach. B. Pay retreat. GG.
Fair dues, fair dues.
Yeah, it's liability, and I just go, yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh yeah,
Couldn't
okay.
find my energy.
That was an interesting game. I did not respect little Jirachi enough for this deck. Holy shit, that was obnoxious.
Imagine if I had 4 of them.
I know. Like, Did you take any? I don't think you took a single KO that game. I took them all.
Why do you think I said what I did?
I took all the KOs.
You kept brinying the damage things.
That's what you're supposed to do with the brinies!
Well, I mean, there was one highly damaged thing that should not have been able to have been brinied, but details.
I thought I would have brinied that sooner if it was actually a threat of getting KO'd.
Yeah.
I will be fair.
Still would have wasted a turn effectively that way though. Would have been much more of a risk at that point.
But yeah, the meme deck. I was actually holding on to stadiums for ages that game when you had Frontier out because I didn't want to waste it because I figured you had the stadium advantage in that game.
I always had Frontier in hand.
Yeah. It's like, so I didn't want to start players down as I knew I was going to get something immediately useful with my quick search.
Yeah. Again, this is going back to a conversation we had off stream earlier. This is the thing between like effectively active and passive stadiums, right? Although we do see these lockdown ones are very powerful, but anything that isn't a lockdown one but also has the same sort of stipulation, for example, like X Pokemon type has no weakness or something, is generally terrible because they just get bumped when necessary of it, and they never actually really do their effect thing. Think high pressure versus low pressure system is a good example of that, right? High pressure system is an active one because when you play it, you can use the thing for it in the first place. Whereas the low pressure system is just it stays in play, and if the opponent bumps it, well, you've lost the advantage of it, and they can bump it before that advantage actually matters. But I don't like Rocket's hideout for the same reason, to be honest. Because yeah, they've got an extra downside obviously of if you are relying on that stadium to stay alive and they bump it, then you die mid-turn, but that's just an extra downside to it, right? It's not really solving the inherent issue here.
Also, 10 HP is not much at all.
I mean, yeah, but hey, 10 HP can be the difference.
Like, there was points where I probably should have just I really should have just attached a Pidgeot at some point.
Yeah, I was wondering why you didn't.
Because every time I thought about it, because I wanted to keep Acid up at all times in case he went to not Jirachi.
But Pidgeot stops it retreating. You goober?
Yeah, I probably worried too much about, but DRE means it won't kill.
To be fair, both of you made some pretty big misplays in that, so, Like, if I just put an energy at any point on the Pidgeot, it probably would have worked out for me.
That top decking Stevens was nasty after the admin.
Yeah.
Ah, well. Right, I'm gonna quickly go and see how they're doing on the stuff here, and
I'm probably played out for the night.
Yeah, I mean after that, yeah. Right, I'm gonna go see how they're doing.
Get this.
This is so stupid. What? There it is.
So how are you guys getting on?
Sick. Oh, hey, Cap.
Someone here?
Yeah, sorry, they've finally finished their like 15,000 year long game. How's it going?
Yeah.
It's going terrible.
Oh dear.
Also, I can't pull up Discord. It's weird.
Huh.
There it is. No, it was frozen for a second.
I'm gonna circular steps for knockout.
Well, now I can't go back into tabletop.
Ah, jeez.
Do you see my mouse? Is it moving?
Not in the moment, no. I see it's locked on the left-hand side.
Because I'm moving my mouse like crazy. But it's the regular mouse. It's not turning into the hand.
Oh, was that what all the shuffling was about earlier? Seeing if you could actually move them or not?
No. I was just playing around.
Right,
But
fair enough.
I can see everyone else moving. I just can't move my screen or my mouse or interact with anything.
Weird.
Alright, Matt, can I just call this game?
I guess so.
I mean, I don't want to, but this is getting frustrating.
Can you just like alt tab or?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Hmm.
I can switch to Discord. Discord works. Google Chrome works. Steam works. I might just have to quit and rejoin.
What's
What do you want to do? You want to scoop it on the replay?
Who do you have out? Ludicolo?
Yeah. I knocked out your Nidoran.
He doing how much?
Too much. It's like 100.
90 on this board, I think.
Yeah.
80.
I had to put out all those
Oh, you've got
basics
DRE.
because
Yeah.
I had to put out all those basics because Steven wouldn't let me do anything unless I have 6 cards in my hand.
Yep.
But
Nah,
I
you.
just
Yeah. Also, yeah, it was 90 Pepper because it was KO. It was KO in the Nidoran, so it was 90 because there was an active at the time.
Yeah. That's accurate.
Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna win that. I have 2 dense parts on my bench.
Like with 2
They're just taking up space.
Time, but then you're going pretty down in prizes.
I'm trying to remember what my hand was. Let me just log in. Let me see. Maybe it will do something.
Yeah, this has been a very weird one today, hasn't it? With there's been a lot of strange issues with stuff.
Depends on what you're getting up the top, but playable stuff in their hand.
How was the Weezing Metagross matchup and who won?
Weezing one.
It was terrible because there were misplays all over the board.
and this little guy was a big factor.
Jirachi is paying for Victory Bell.
I just had to sit there and watch it all. Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
I never claimed to be a good player. It's like this series is my first time playing the game that's not been on the Game Boy.
Same.
Was Weezing a liability or no?
It took every knockout basically, right? So
including the opponents. Every knockout was liability induced, pretty much.
Kept healing the Victory Bell.
Yeah, I kept grinding it.
Did you need to draw for turn, Leo?
Oh, sure.
Duck.
No, I already did. I
Did
just
you?
realized this. No, never mind. I got this side deck from Nidoran.
Yeah, no, because I was just looking at it going, yeah, you wouldn't have drawn for turn if you got, if you were getting KO'd and then had to disconnect at that to, you know, be able to play TTS again, right? So.
So I'm putting on my other decks as well.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just put that down. I'm gonna use PAL, move this energy to my cargo.
Don't want to interrupt you, but you do know if you put a DRE on a basic, it just dies.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's not
Double
true.
rainbow.
Put it on a basic, it just goes away.
Can't attach DRE to evolve.
Yeah, it's
Right, but that means I can't use my special blow. It'll do like 20.
Fair.
Exactly.
Fair.
Yeah.
This is why coaching is bad.
I'm dying anyway, so I might as well just do as much damage before I die. So it doesn't matter. I'm sure he has plenty of energy to replace. Okay, so I haven't put a trainer yet. Do I want to play a trainer? I really don't. TV reporter, whatever. 3. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, it's not that okay, but it's fine. I don't like this guy. Go away. Alright. Special blow for 60.
You don't want to try to chaos much.
Sure. Yay.
That's much bigger than 16.
Still probably doesn't matter.
Let's super
might.
that. Super.
Okay, I was about to dip. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to play another one after this as well, then we can go for that. But we've already kind of gone on like 2 hours of the stuff here, and this one might be a little bit, and there's a lot of issues going on today with not being able to use half the stuff on the boards and everything. So it's just been, it's like the game doesn't want us to play anyway. So yeah.
I thought we didn't have issues, and then they just cropped up once everyone else started joining.
Oh, one thing. Die. Just check. Right. Smash this. Oh, now it started working. Is there? Check your. If you click the little tilde icon on your text box, does it show you anything when I click the switch and it doesn't work?
Error network remote Lua game object script click button RPC. Exception has been thrown by the target of an invocation. 16.
Okay. Print screen that, I guess. Leave it in my DM box.
Hang on, I'll just Gazzo it. And throw it in.
A bold move, man.
Well,
Okay.
I picked it up. You did a successful confusion, so I can't swing dance. Not retreating.
Right, so apologies for not having as many games in this one, but yeah, there's so many issue stuff going on at the moment. At least there might be like an error message to ping up this time, so that's something. But yeah, there's a lot of issues going on with it here, and these guys might be a while. We might still play them on the stream side of things, but I think I'm all played out after that. Oh god, that was that was painful. I'm sorry. I could have thought of like 1,000 different ways that both of them could have been doing different stuff there with it. It's all good though. Again, we do not claim to be experts at this game, and there are definitely plenty of misplays I would have made during that as well. So I would have done different DOMs compared to them. So yeah, no judging on it, but it does take a lot out of you to see that go down as the way it did. So yeah, I'm gonna put my marker here to end the video stuff. If you sat through this as well, thank you. Do not expect to have, but I guess you could leave a comment on the thing saying, you know, something positive for this. Next time round though, when we do get to play, we're not going to be playing next week. I'll still have the draft part going up, but we won't be playing until a couple of weeks later, because turns out my birthday ends up landing on the Saturday, so we're going to do something else instead of this. Unseen Forces is the next set though. It's going to be a really good one, so yeah, should be exciting. So